Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another one. And I've always loved myself some transfer twists, and this is exactly where we find ourselves in, or we are now in that level where we are playing that crazy twist keeps happening. So I was watching my YouTube, going through my sports channels as I always do, and I saw a video from Rory saying that Chelsea must do something. He was even crying, saying that Chelsea must stop Arsenal from signing Raphinha. This is exactly the video that he had said. And 1 hour later, Fabrizio Ramon goes like, Chelsea and Leeds have reached a full agreement for Raphinha. Official bid has been accepted around 60 to 65 millions plus add-ons included. Main part of the amount to be paid immediately. It's done between the clubs. Talks are now ongoing with the player and the personal terms. And I knew that we are back again. A lot of people are excited about this. Chelsea fans are going crazy, especially when they're losing forwards and stuff like that. They are excited about Raphinha joining Chelsea, and they're trying to convince the player, because we all know initially Raphinha wanted to go join Barcelona. Arsenal were leading, but they were not really the main club he wanted to go. Chelsea have got the player. And I'm saying to myself, I feel like we are back again in that situation where Chelsea outbid other clubs. Then after getting the player, they see that was a mistake. This is Rory is a fan of Chelsea. He loves Chelsea so much, and he wants every good player to be a Chelsea. And I get that. It is a fan channel. He's doing by all means to let know of how dangerous this. Cause when I think of it, Raphinha going to Barcelona makes sense because of the type of football that Marcel Biel taught the guy playing under Leeds. It will fit so well to Barcelona, and I have to say, somehow, somewhere, it fits very well to Arsenal. Raphinha to Arsenal made so clear sense as daylight, and I tell you, this was gonna be the best thing that Arsenal would have done after getting Gabriel Jesus, because Arteta is trying to build as much as he can and play that flowing football that actually goes well with his club and the player, and including additions like Raphinha and Gabriel Jesus clearly makes sense. But for me, I had to say this: Raphinha to Chelsea doesn't make sense. I feel these are players who are these are people who are under pressure because they feel like the Osman Dembele deal cannot happen, and they are going after a player not because they need him to, because they are in need of forwards, but not because they know he is the right fit for their formation and their type of football. So I'm sorry, I'm one person who's gonna stand first and say this: Raphinha to Chelsea, it's another flop waiting to happen. He is a good player. I don't want to lie to you. He has proven to Leeds that he can play with this big time. But his type of football is more like a Barcelona, a Liverpool type of football, a Arsenal type of football, not Chelsea. Because the way Chelsea plays, I don't think it will work dearly well for Raphinha. I don't think it will work so well for him. I knew that they wanted Dembele, and I had a feeling that Dembele, with the speed and the way they'd assess the player and see that he can actually produce what they're looking for. But for me, Raphinha to Chelsea, it's a disaster waiting to happen. And I'm sorry, this is a shocker, but I'm being the first one to come out looking at the way Thomas Tuchel has set his side, the way he has played in the past. Do you really, when you really think about it, when you assess the way this guy play, do you really think he works so well with you, Chelsea Football Club? I need you to face this as clear as daylight. Look at the way he plays. Look at the way he does. Like I'm telling you, it fits so well with Arsenal, but with Chelsea, I'm still waiting to see. It's a good it's a good signing. I don't wanna lie to you. It's going to be a good signing because they've taken one of the best Brazilians out there. Yes, it'll be a good signing. But can they get what they're looking for really out of the player? Can they get what they're looking for out of the player? That's what I'm asking. Is he going to be playing with all his heart at Chelsea? Because this guy, let's face it, he wanted to be in the new camp. He wanted to be with Barcelona. So for starters, one thing that you have to be worried about, you are getting a player who doesn't even want to be there. Well, for us now, he had no choice because even though he didn't want to be there, he was going to be their main man. So he had to step up. But in this case, if he doesn't perform well, you're putting him outside because there are players who can play that position for Chelsea. So trust me, this is going to be another trend of a Lukaku type of deal, a Fernando Torres, a Morata, those type of players who are there, but they're not really serving their purpose. A Giroud, in other words. Chelsea has to really get better in studying the best players for them when it comes to striking wingers positions because they are failing miserably. They are not getting the best. In fact, to look at it, the best that we've seen Chelsea operating so well in those wingers was when they were still under Antonio Conte. Since then, Mauricio Sarri and all the guys who have come, we have not seen the best. Even Frank Lampard did not even give the best out of Chelsea. So I'm curious, would Raphinha really work for them? No. But this is the other thing. On the other hand, after all that Arsenal had done, this is going to be a fatal blow for them. It's really going to hurt them big time because they put in all their eggs in these two deals. Getting Gabriel Jesus and getting Raphinha was exactly what they needed to make sure that they've solidified at least a stable, a stable season for them coming next season. Now they no longer have when they have one, I mean they don't have the either. What are they going to do next? What's their next stage? Because if you had that they've gone for three bids, three full bids for the same player, it tells you how much they really needed this guy. Now they're not gonna get that. It's really gonna affect them really miserably when you think of it. I'm curious to see what happens. I'm really curious to see what happens with us now. Because according to Fabrizio Ramon, this is what happened yesterday. Chelsea, Arsenal went with the third bid. It was still in consideration. Barcelona went with the structure of how much they were gonna be paying these guys, and Chelsea went with full term money. The money was the thing that Leeds wanted, and which made this deal for them going to Chelsea made fully sense, or at least an amount of sense. Now it is done. Chelsea fans are happy until we see in the pitch, until we see the player in the pitch. Right now, we're being told by Fabrizio Ramon that the contract talk is now reached its initial stages. Now it's sensitive stages with the player because what is happening right now, according to Fabrizio Ramon, Raphinha deal key hours ahead for Chelsea as they will try to fully agree with a Brazilian winger, his agent Diego, on personal terms, really important steps. Club agreement with Leeds for 60-65 pounds total fee agreed. Arsenal tried until yesterday and now waiting. They are waiting to see what happens between Chelsea and Leeds, or Chelsea and Raphinha, not Leeds as such, but Arsenal, they are really, really were shocked over this. They lost one of the key players that they needed. What I'm asking, if there's somebody who would disagree with what I'm saying, go sit down, go analyze the type of a player Rafinha is, and go analyze the type of play Chelsea does, and you will see. Akim Ziyech could not even work well for Chelsea. Akim Ziyech could not even work well for Chelsea, where I thought he was going to be supplying goals in the 18 area to make it easy for the guys to cross to score in. So how does all of a sudden Rafinha works? I don't know. I felt like he fits so well in a 4-3-3 type of formation, where that's why I was telling you it would fit so well for Arsenal, even Liverpool, or even Barcelona if they can get him, but not for Chelsea. That formation of theirs, no. It's not gonna work unless if the manager is promising that he's gonna change his formation. I don't know. That's my question. Now the question is this: are they done, or now they're gonna be focusing on other players? Remember, they're interested in Sterling. Can they get the player? What would they do? And also, let's not forget this: Chelsea still needs a defender. They've lost 2 defenders in Christensen and also in Rudiger. So they need to strengthen that position. I heard that there are still rumors about De Ligt, and they're saying that they're going to add Timo Werner as part of the deal to get De Ligt in the club. And I heard that they're still interested in, who was that guy? The guy that they've been interested in for the past 2 seasons now. I don't know what's happening with the deal. I'll let you know. Now, this also calls to judge the new owners. Should we give them green light that they're going to keep supporting Chelsea as usual, or what? Because I still feel like when it comes to owners, especially Americans, give them at least 2 or 3 years, and you know who exactly they are and what they're made of. We did see this with the FSG in terms of supporting the club, and we did see the same thing again with the Glazers at United in terms of doing crazy business, which they are not really going to be getting anywhere with. So with the owners of Chelsea, is it good business? Can we now start trusting them that they're going to be supporting Chelsea as like Roman Abramovich was doing? That's my question now for now. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to click the like button and do subscribe. It's really, really, really important. Raphinha to Chelsea, almost done. It's a matter of time. And the transfer twist, it's back. Remember, the other transfer twist that we remember of having was the signing of Luis Diaz by Liverpool. Tottenham made everything done, and Liverpool just took the player out of this. So of this summer, this has to be the first. I can't rate the United Liverpool or when they were going for down on us and say that is the twist. Nope. I don't think it is the twist. I think the Liverpool Diaz is the last twist that we had in the transfer window, and now we just got another one. So I can't wait for more and more transfer twists as we go on. It's just Wednesday, people, and there are still more deals to be done because a lot of clubs are pushing into getting that business done because they need their players in the preseason so that they get the game done very, very soon. I'll be back again with another one, people. Keep you updated with whatever that happens. There's some new transfer news for United, and also we'll see what happens. Thank you very much for watching. It's been Football Connect. I'm out. Peace.
Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan